Martin Luther King Jr. was born in 1929 on January 15th.
No, not like that.
Goo goo gaga?
Martin Luther King Jr. was a great leader in the civil rights movement, but just because he was famous, that doesn't mean he didn't enjoy ordinary things just like we do.
Yes, take one of his favorite foods, for example, fried chicken.
Not to mention pecan pie, his favorite dessert.
Martin Luther King Jr. started college when he was 15 years old, graduating when he was 19.
On August 28, 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech.
5 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who have been seared in the flames of withering injustice.
2 years later, Martin led a peaceful protest from Selma to Montgomery. It was known as Bloody Sunday, as many people were injured or even killed by officers in the area.
Later, the police brought Martin Luther King Jr. to jail because the government didn't agree. But after 4 days, they had a change of heart and let him go. In fact, Martin was actually arrested 29 times over the course of his life.
On April 4, 1968, Martin Luther King delivered his final speech titled I've Been to the Mountaintop. A storm raged outside during his speech, making some people think it was an omen of his death the very next day.
Martin Luther King Jr. had been standing on a balcony of the Lorraine Motel when he was shot and murdered by James Earl Ray. Can you give us a recount of what happened?
I don't know, it happened so fast. I think it was James Earl Ray since I saw him fleeing the scene. It's also since he's been involved with lots of criminal activity before.
James Earl Ray was arrested sometime after the incident. Thousands attended Martin Luther King Jr.'s funeral. To this day, Martin Luther King is forever remembered as
one of the greatest leaders of all time.